Hi there, welcome to this spot of tea. Today I'm talking about building high functioning teams, and I'll just start at the very beginning, high functioning versus just a functioning team. This sense of we've got a lot of functioning teams out there, got a few dysfunctional ones as well. They tend to be pretty good at getting the job done. They can check the box, I did what I was supposed to do. High functioning teams are really figuring out how do we work effectively together? How do we support each other? How do we build on each other's strengths, balance out each other's weaknesses if needed? And what I found over the years is one of the biggest pieces that seems to be missing is we don't, as managers or leaders, help people understand the why. It's this gap of it feels like it's just work to be done as opposed to here's why this work matters. Here's why we're doing it. Here's why these two teams need to coordinate to make it happen. That sense of understanding all the levels of the why as well. So, why is it important to the organization, to our department, to our internal clients, to our customers, to our team? And ideally, individuals can make that connection of why is this important to the work I do? That I can connect my small element of or additional piece of work all the way up to the bigger why. When we have that, we are actually helping sidestep that sense of, well, I'm just busy for busy's sake. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job description as it's outlined. And everybody else be damned if it's not what you needed done or it's not the ultimate priority or it's not feeding our bigger goals. I was told to do this and I just did it. And we want people to be thinking beyond that. We want people to understand the why so they can actually self-calibrate. Is what I'm doing still important? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I think things have shifted quite quickly. I need to adapt myself. I can also self-motivate. I can also be thrilled when I know I'm on the right track. I can keep myself moving forward, give myself my own momentum. I'm not waiting for a pat on the back or one more meeting to help clarify what I'm supposed to be doing. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I understand how to get myself involved and engaged in the work. And when that happens, it becomes safe and it becomes exciting to actually support other people. It becomes safe and exciting to ask for help, to come into the room and say, hey, I'm not as skilled in this area as you seem to be, or I made a mistake. I'm going to need some help. And that people can be generous. And so as leaders, we have this opportunity to, for our top tips here, clarify that why. It is a foundational piece. And if you get that right, it really makes the rest of it so much easier. As I said, your folks can align themselves. Everything, the what, the how, and the when of their work gets tied back to what's actually important and what you're trying to accomplish. And then ultimately, you have that responsibility and that opportunity to recognize and really celebrate when people are willing and safe enough to ask for help, and they feel safe enough and willing to be generous with their support of each other.